Hi, everyone. Welcome back to What's Your Skincare Routine with LeAura Luciano. I'm your host, LeAura, and it's been a whirlwind with New York Fashion Week, brand events, and some really unique experiences that I'm excited to share with you. This episode will be more of a catch-up, but packed with beauty inspiration, backstage trends, and a few highlights that really stood out to me. One of the shows I was most excited about was the Christian Siriano Spring-Summer 2026 collection. And I got to go backstage, and what I saw was really impressive, and it really set the tone because the focus was on skincare. And it was with Borghese. They are a brand that has over 68 years of Italian craftsmanship, and they partnered with Christian Siriano. And their process is about minimal steps for maximum results. So that's part of their philosophy, and I got the chance to interview national esthetician Gabriel Taylor, who led the glow-ups, using a 5-minute facial ritual that included their famous mud mask, hydrating serums, moisturizers, and the new Fluido eye cream to brighten under eyes and fight puffiness, which you would expect. These models are booked and busy all fashion weeks. So in the chaos of New York Fashion Week, where you'd expect quick fixes, it was amazing to see how effective the streamlined approach was when it comes to skincare. So the models were able to be prepped for makeup, but also hit the runway with fresh, natural, luminous skin. Hello.
Hello. So my name is Gabriel Taylor. I'm the national esthetician and skin expert for Borghese. I've been with the brand 20 years. So we're so excited to be backstage once again with Christian Siriano, and we are the skincare sponsor this year. And what we're doing is really prepping the model's skin before they go into hair and makeup. So the look this year was about healthy skin, natural radiant skin. Christian did not want a heavy makeup look because the real star of the makeup look this year is a bold eye. So it's going to be a really powerful bold eye. So the skin, he just wanted natural, healthy, and glowing. So the real star of our look this year is our brand new Fluido Protectivo Advanced Spa Lift for Eyes.
Amazing.
So this is a new eye cream from Borghese. It's all about strengthening the skin barrier. So we use this complex of ingredients from glycosaminoglycans, sodium superoxide dismutase, and then we use a depuffing complex, which has golden seal, green tea, and we also use grapeseed oil. You just do a little around the eyes, morning and night, one pump. It depuffs, it brightens, but it strengthens the skin barrier. So it really helps to give you that radiant, but really healthy skin. That's the key.
Love it.
And then, of course, we prep the model skin with Fango,
Right.
advanced Fango active mud for face and body, which is all about giving the skin what it needs to breathe, to feel healthy. And Hunter, come here. Tell them what you said about the mud.
Well, I used to ride horses, and I used to fall off all the time and like get mud over my face. But this mud's better. It's like keeps me fresher, keeps my skin healthier, everything, than by regular mud, you know?
Look at that glowing skin. So that's one of the models, right? So, but no, they all describe their skin being able to breathe. And that is the power of Fango. It's 5 minutes. It's all you need. And it's the icon.
On the hair side, TRESemmé brought what they called the liquid wave look. Led by stylist Lacey Redway, it was a look that was sculpted, yet sleek, glossy, but fluid. So lots of juxtaposition in there, but it all made sense. It was modern and timeless at the same time. So products like their A-list collection, Lacquer Shine Spray, and Extra Hold Mousse were essential for locking in that finish without losing movement. And I spoke to Lacey and saw her in action, and we have some amazing images of the hair up close.
Hi guys, it's Lacey Redway. I'm backstage at Christian Siriano show. I'm so excited. I love collaborating with Christian. We're like brother and sister pair at this point. We've been doing this a few seasons now together. And I'm here making the liquid waves and with TRESemmé and GHD. So I'm back here. Look at the girls. They're having so much fun. Modeling, love it. We are creating these gorgeous sculptured waves along their face. And we are using the TRESemmé freeze gel to create that beautiful wave that you see. So what you do is you want to section your hair in 3 sections. You create a deep side part in whatever side of your hair you desire. And then you create another part, not quite so deep, but so you can like pin it out into place. And then you use the TRESemmé Extra Hold Mousse and the GHD, one of these GHD flat brush brushed in hair back smooth into a point. Want it sitting very low. And then once that's in, you use the GHD blow dryer, you dry it so no cracks, it's really smooth. And you go in with that TRESemmé frizz gel. That's how you get that liquid wave effect. Then we sort of create these beautiful, sort of like Marcel waves, finger waves, if you will, along the hairline. We have such a diverse group of models back here. So we have all hair types and textures. So the models with texture in here, we are using the GHD curling irons to really help us create that sculpted look.
For Jocelyn and Marquita.
It's crazy back here. Anything happening. We're using the curling irons to really create that sculptured looking wave. Then we go in with the TRESemmé lacquer shine spray to help mimic that nice liquid effect that you're seeing back here. And yeah, we're just having a good time. I mean, you know, we have such a strong team back here that honestly, we are ahead of the game. So wish us luck for the rest of the Fashion Week season that this continues.
Amazing. Do you have any tips for surviving New York Fashion?
So number one tip I would say surviving New York Fashion Week is to stay hydrated. I would say take some moments to yourself for, you know, mental health. And then also keep those edges intact, you know, get you a TRESemmé slick stick. Because when you're running around show to show, you want to make sure your hair is nice and sleek. In the back of a taxi, in the back of a Uber, you can pull this guy out and make sure you're refreshed for the next show.
Between the glowing skin, the liquid wave hair, Christian Siriano wasn't just showing fashion, it was giving us a full preview of beauty trends to watch this season. Another show that really stole my heart was The Blondes, and I have had the pleasure of attending their shows and seeing the magic backstage many, many seasons. And if you know them, it's glam, it's camp, it's unapologetic drama. And this season, the nails were everything. So Glitterbells actually made their US debut as the official nail sponsor with founder Annabelle McGinnis and nail industry legend Jan Arnold leading the artistry. These weren't just nails, though. They were extensions of the collection itself. The mood board was the inspiration for the entire line, and that also came through all the way down to the nails. For example, Seductress was the snake skin-inspired look layered with chrome and little 3D gel droplets to mimic serpent scales. Annabelle described it as serpent meets sexy, bold, sheer, and just impossible to ignore. Tigressa channeled tiger energy with deep ombres of brown, oranges, finished with black stripes and glitter textures that really looked fierce and untamed at the same time. And another of my favorite looks, Venus Traps, took inspiration from carnivorous plants with candy-like colors, jeweled embellishments that were as dangerous as they were glamorous. What I loved most is that Glitterbells also shared simplified at-home versions of some of these designs, meaning even if you're not a nail pro, you can play with gradients, chrome, powders, and glitter to get your own runway-inspired look. Now, nails as full-on couture accessories, yeah, that's definitely a trend that I see sticking around. Also, Glitterbells were behind the scenes creating the stunning nail look spotted on Kate Barton's Spring-Summer 26 New York Fashion Week runway as well. So the look is much more of a minimal look, and I even have step-by-steps that I'm going to share with you as well. This look uses the shade Candy Pie with 1 or 2 layers, and you cure under the Dream Cure lamp, and then you apply a no-wipe top coat for 60 seconds, and then you can use the Glitterbells chromes. Take the applicator and burnish the chrome into your cured no-wipe top coat. Once you're happy, you can go ahead, no-wipe top coat again to seal in the chrome, and then don't forget to use your Glitterbells cuticle oil. Now, moving away from the runway, but staying in the world of experiences, I also attended a Dining in the Dark event hosted by Clean Logic and the Inspiration Foundation at the Manhattan Club. This was not your usual dinner. Guests dined blindfolded, and the idea was to better understand the challenges of living with visual impairments and really engage with the senses in a different way. It was immersive, emotional, and eye-opening as well. The evening also marked the debut of the Inspiration Foundation Seal, which is the first national certification for companies that are actively hiring people with disabilities. Their mission is to increase disability employment by 10% nationwide, which translates to creating 6 million jobs. The room was full of business leaders, nonprofits, media, and government officials, all there to champion accessibility and inclusive hiring. And what struck me most was that this wasn't just symbolic, it was really a call to action. Clean Logic and the foundation are making it clear that inclusion isn't just a nice to have. It's a necessity for building stronger, more impactful organizations. So while yes, it was a dinner, it was also a movement, one that left me inspired and hopeful. So that's my quick catch-up from the glow and gloss of Christian Siriano to the fierce nail art of the Blondes, and ending up at a blindfolded dinner that reminded me how much design, beauty, and business can all push towards inclusivity. If you're watching this on video, you'll see the visuals from Backstage and events woven throughout. And if you're listening, check out the show notes. I'll have links and credits there, links to what's going on my social as well. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for joining me today, and stay tuned because I've got some exciting interviews, more beauty and lifestyle insights to come very soon. See you next time. Until then, stay glowing.